In prime of Mike Tyson, once he wanted to fight a gorilla and he was ready to pay $100,000 for it. Now you might think this is stupid, right? But the reality is that with 100 kilograms body weight, and that kind of physique, he himself was no less than a gorilla. Now just look at these two physiques. Which one do you think looks more athletic? Obviously the right one. The left one might have more muscles, but it has less speed and stamina. After this video you won't need to watch any more videos on physique. This is a proper guide where I'm going to tell you how you can build such a physique with only bodyweight training and without weights. So for example, let's take Garu's physique. Here you can see how developed his traps are. If you talk about side delts and rear delts, they are also well developed. The pec muscles are also developed to a good extent but not too huge. And if you look at the legs and back, you can see how good the muscle development is. You can see the separation. Meaning even through the shirt you can see separation. The waist is narrow. But if you look at the arms, they are developed but not as developed compared to the rest of the muscles. First of all, let's talk about the upper body, where our first muscle is the back. Your punching power comes from back muscles, and one of the best exercises for this is weighted pull-ups. If you are a beginner and you can't do pull-ups, then you should do rows instead. You can find a park or some setup at home. Your first target should be to do 12 pull-ups. If you can do 12 pull-ups, then you should add weight. I have been doing pull-ups since I was 12 years old, and at home there aren't many back exercises available, but still this is one of the best exercises to train your back at home. Well, let's talk about traps. Well, you can do shoulder shrugs with your back, or your traps will get trained in upcoming exercises anyway. Personally, I don't train this muscle because in my physique it's already dominant. So now let's talk about shoulders. If you are an advanced athlete, then no problem. You can do pike push-ups, which is one of the best exercises for shoulders. But since most of the people watching this video are beginners, you can do wall-supported handstands, or if you do normal push-ups, then your front delt will also get trained. But with all these exercises, your lateral delt does not get trained, which is one of the most important parts of your shoulder. So for this you can take any backpack, put books in it, and do lateral raises. So this ends the talk about shoulders. Now let's talk about core, which is one of the strongest muscles. So for core you can do planks, crunches, decline crunches, leg raises. There are many exercises to train abs at home, and you should do this 3 to 4 times a week, meaning with 1-day gaps. In the upper body, our last muscle is chest. For this you can go to a park and do dips, or you can set up something at home to do dips. Apart from that, I'll tell you 3 push-up variations that you must do. First of all, standard push-ups. This is the basic form of push-ups and the most important one. Apart from that, decline push-ups. Decline push-ups are a harder variation, so if you can't do them right now, then just do normal push-ups. This exercise trains your upper chest, and if you do dips, then your lower chest will also get trained. And if you can't do dips, then you can do incline push-ups for lower chest. So finally, we are talking about legs, which are the biggest and strongest muscles of our body. The number 1 exercise which I can do for a lifetime is jump squats. And if in the future you find this too easy, then you can add weights to it. Apart from that, you can do explosive lunges. In both of these exercises you should keep reps low and sets higher. These 2 exercises will train your fast twitch fibers, which are very important for an athletic body. And if you can't do these 2 yet, then you can just do normal squats. Our last muscle group is calves, which are a very small muscle. For this, the first exercise you can do is jump rope, though it depends on your genetics whether this muscle will grow or not, but still you can increase its athletic potential. And last is calf raises or weighted calf raises. And with this I want to tell you an important point which is very necessary for building physique. You must keep your protein intake high, and you should never neglect cardio sessions. And if you do any type of martial arts, then you must do stretching before your workout. If you eat many meals in a day, then you can count your calories. As for me, I don't count calories. I just count protein. And if you really want to build a beast-like athletic body, remember, forearms play a powerful role. If you're truly serious, then don't miss my previous video on building beast forearms at home, where I reveal secret tips and hacks that most people will never know. If you subscribe, then we will meet again, otherwise maybe this was our last meeting.